Okay guys, good day wherever you are joining me from. Good day everyone. It's actually been long since I posted trade breakdowns on my YouTube channel, and that's because I've been actually busy. But now I'm back to trading, so you'll keep getting back-to-back videos on my trade executions. Alright, so yesterday I executed a trade and went my favor. Let me show you a proof of that on my Telegram channel. This is the trade Euro AUD, and this is the profit. I made around $500. I risked around $100 on this particular trade. I think $150 here because I left this trade around 1:4. Okay, so let me quickly give you guys a trade breakdown of how I got this trade. Now on the weekly time frame, if you have watched my video, I've taught you guys on advanced market structure for SLK. Please, if you have not watched it, you can scroll through my channel and you'll see it there. So we have an advanced market structure here, a sweep. You have a sweep here, make of structure. This is liquidity, so price swept it. So price tapped into this key level after sweeping this particular liquidity on the weekly time frame. So we know we are supposed to start looking for buys. But on the weekly time frame, if you have been waiting for a weekly time frame to give you a confirm to give you a breakout before you start buying, you will have basically missed the buy. So what we do is we look for overlapping of key levels. Overlapping of key levels. What I mean by overlapping of key levels, it means that if the key level is on weekly is the same as the key level on daily, you can go with that on the daily time frame so as to be able to see a trade. So when the last week candle rejected here, on the daily time frame there was no breakout. Can you see there was no breakout on the daily time frame? But what we would have done here is this same key level on the daily time frame, check if it is a fresh key level on the daily time frame. And if you notice here, it is a fresh key level on the daily time frame. And so this now goes to say that you can now do daily rejecting daily. And if you come to 4 hours, you will definitely see a breakout. And this is a breakout. I actually did not look at this pair at the beginning of the week, so I missed a lot of trades on it. This is a breakout here. You can see price came back, reacted at that breakout and went up. So yesterday I came to this pair, and seeing all of this, I saw this current or recent breakout yesterday at this zone. This was what I saw, and because of that I knew, okay, price was not going to come down again because all of this already happened. We had a breakout to the upside, we had a liquidity, as structural liquidity, price tapped it out and went up, took out this high, came down. So I knew price was not going to come below this area, so I just set my entry here. I didn't even use confirmation, I just entered directly. So that was how I got my main entry. I'll show you how to get other entries now. Around 44 pips, okay, around 40 pips. So I left this trade around ratio 4. Yeah, this was my exact entry. Now, but let's assume you wanted to trade with confirmation. How would you have done it? Now, the moment price enters or taps this projected or your targeted breakout key level zone, you go to a lower time frame and go and look for a confirmation entry. And I've showed you what my confirmation entry is. One is when you see an engulfing on the lower time frame. Second is when you see a breakout. Either of these two. So here on the 2 hours time frame, we had an engulfing here. This bullish candle is the bullish engulfing candle, which signals that we are going to be buying. So having this engulfing here, it's better to take your trade at this zone. This is my confirmation entry. So If you are taking your trade here, you have placed your stop loss here. That's around 25 pips. And then you'll have targeted this particular high. And that's 1:4. Or if you had left it running, 1:6. Another confirmation entry was on 1 hour's time frame, which is the breakout confirmation entry. When this price tapped into the key level, we had a breakout to the upside here. And so you could have entered directly at that zone and put your stop loss at around 28 pips. If you are targeting this high, that will be around 1:3. But if I was the one, I would have used the confirmation on 2 hours time frame, because I prefer the confirmation on the higher time frame compared to the one on the lower time frame. So I want to believe 2 hours time frame confirmation is more secured for me to use. And you can see, if you notice, the one on 2 hour time frame gave us more risk to reward than the one on the higher time frame. So that was the trade I took yesterday. And I also executed one particular trade on GER40. I've been holding that trade for a very long time. I held it since, I can't remember when this I held that trade. I think I held it for 1 week, and I used it in passing a profile. Can I show you guys the profile I passed? Aqua funded profile. They've actually not sent me the certificates. So maybe when they send the certificates to me, I will let you know. But the certificate has not been sent to me. So this is basically the trade setup. Let me see if I can help you out with the trade setup. It's actually a long one, so if you look at it here on the daily time frame, we have this previous daily high was swept and price never went above this particular high. This is how you build your bias, and the low was still standing. So I knew that we had to just keep selling till we take out this low. And if you look at it on 4 hours, we have entry, a lot of entries provided for you on the 4 hours time frame. But this was one of the major entries, this zone here, because we had a break of structure, and this was the liquidity. So this was it, and then target this low. That's it. Let me explain this again. We had a break of structure here. This is a break of structure here. We had this liquidity, this particular one, and what the price did, price swept it and expected this internal structure. So no need of stressing yourself. That's how simple it is to take this trade. If you are taking this trade on Wednesday, by Friday you'll have made 1:11. So let's assume you're risking $100 on this, you'll have made like $1,100 on this particular trade. Alright, that'll be all for now. Please do want to subscribe, be a member of this channel, and I'll keep dropping you videos that will help your trading career. Thank you, and have a blessed weekend.